Hi, my name is Maria, and I am one of the photographers from Finding Magic Photography Education. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the making of the garden and the fae, and it is probably my absolute favorite photo shoot this year, which is kind of hard to say because I really love a lot of the shoots I've done lately. However, this photo shoot incorporated all of my romance novel fantasies. Like the vision for it was the cover of one of the romance novels. So if you're a writer or you know an author out there that needs a cover artist, hook your girl up because I really, 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 really enjoyed creating this series and I would love to do it again. The models today are gorgeous Jacob, who has beautiful red hair and gorgeous freckles, and of course my talented makeup artist, Jasmine, who I ended up enlisting to model as the guardian in the photo shoot. Over Jacob's eyebrows, we use these gold flakes that you can get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and it's just gold leaf, which we glued onto his eyebrows using eyelash glue. And as a warm-up, we started off with Jacob first while Jasmine got her hair and makeup done. And I have this awesome fog machine I got from Amazon, so we were using that to create a little bit of the mood. I wanted to stick with golden and reddish tones. For styling, I have lots of crowns and gold jewelry, so we put that on Jacob as well. I'm limited on male wardrobe, so now that Jacob's modeling for me so much, I definitely need to go shopping. Once Jasmine got ready, we went ahead and placed her along with Jacob. They have never met before, so that was really funny. And then I noticed that she had blue nail polish on, which was totally going to ruin the look. So instead of spending time removing all of the nail polish, I decided to use this gold glitter that really goes on thick. It's like a body paint. So we used that, and I applied that with lotion first on her fingertips and decided just to cover her fingertips with gold to make it look like she was maybe turning into gold. And from there, the idea evolved almost to where she would have the golden touch. It's really important that as you set out to create your vision, that you remember that ideas are going to evolve organically, and sometimes the best ideas come from solving simple problems. Like the fact that Jasmine had blue nail polish on. That really added an amazing detail to the final images and really brought to life my romance cover novel photo shoot. As we completed her nail polish look, I decided to take advantage of the fact that I had that gold paint and decided, you know what would be really cool is the extra detail of having the fae crying tears in gold. So I had Jasmine go ahead and create a tear down the left side of his face. The next obstacle we faced was that I wanted a halo on the guardian's head, and I found this doily, or I guess it's more like a table placemat at the 99-cent store, and it was in gold and it was shiny, so I knew it would photograph like metal. So I was really excited and had to purchase these. And we tried to place it on her head, but it was so flimsy that I decided, you know what, I'm just going to photograph it on its own on a black background, and then I'm just going to turn it into an overlay so that I can use it more than once. We are just going to place some of the finishing touches on the guardian with a little golden shoulder piece. I love her hair, it's super long. And now I'm just going to pose them. I'm very specific on my posing and will happily place and position their hands where I need them to go. Now, they've never met before, and Jacob is super shy, so this was a little awkward and funny, but I always ask for permission first and make sure that everyone's comfortable, and maybe we joke about it. But at the end of the day, it's very important that you're constantly communicating with your models and that they are completely confident and comfortable with anything that you ask them to do. I like to emphasize the connection as part of the story. I wanted it to seem as if they were familiar with each other and comfortable with each other, and of course have movement incorporated into the scene. So by having her actually lean her weight onto him, it just allowed for a lot of connection and resistance, and you can actually feel how they're embracing each other. So this was our first pose, lots of triangles around the body. I wanted to be able to see her hands with the gold, and they are looking directly into the camera here, which creates a very strong presence and lots of engagement. A lot of new photographers think that you have to get a ton of poses and change a pose completely. The reality is that you can get a lot of variation just from changing your angles. Simple directions from both of you: look at the camera, to Jacob, look to the side of my head while she looks directly into the camera, and then reversing the roles will give you 2, 3 completely different images. I am here asking her just to lean her chin towards his cheek instead and close her eyes, and he's still looking away from the camera, and still nothing in the pose has changed. I can also step into the camera to crop in and create a more intimate image. I tend to try to stick on brand with what I'm offering my clients. So any of the model shoots that I have, I plan on using them as a landing point or a system towards booking a particular type of session. So like these sessions would be part of my fantasy, like romance series. So any props or styling pieces that I'm wanting to offer my clients will be incorporated into these marketing shots. I have these beautiful golden wings that I've actually had for a couple of years, and they're a great investment, and all my clients love them. So anytime that I can incorporate them into a photo shoot, then I'm going to do that. The only issue with the wings today was going to be the angle of their placement with Jacob's head. So I'm going to show you how we took care of that. I'm going to place them exactly where I want my crop to be. I knew I wanted a tight shot with the wings kind of wrapping around them. However, I did not like the placement of the wings behind Jacob's head, and they were tipping over forward. So I knew I needed to correct this. I ended up enlisting Noah, who you'll see below. He is taking care of all of the fog, and I actually have him hold the wings from behind using the tips of his fingers so that I can remove him later. I think these shots here where her chin was directly on his cheek, the wind was blowing in her hair, were probably my favorite. I loved how he arches back and kind of leaned backwards onto her at the same time that he was leaning forward. It really added a lot of just impact to the overall image. So these are probably my favorite shots. And then of course, we wouldn't really set the atmosphere without the fog. So we had Noah turn the fog machine right back on. And the cool thing is that since I was using the fan right in front of them, blowing wind towards them, it actually blew the fog around them. So they were actually like inside a funnel of smoke and fog, and it was amazing. So for our final couples pose, I wanted to bring Jasmine towards the front this time, so he's actually embracing her, and I wanted him to lean towards the camera with his chin up. I just find the neck being long and kind of curved being just a very elegant and kind of whimsy type of pose. So I absolutely love it when I'm trying to do these fantasy photo shoots. And Jacob has long fingers and very elegant in a certain way that he moves. So I really love to take advantage of that. And now we're going to wrap up our photo shoot with images of the guardian by herself to complete our image gallery. Beautiful. Push your chin out and then bring your chin up a little. There. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. You all right? Oh, okay, hold on. Is that better? Let me move it a bit. Right there? Is that in your eyes still or no? Keep your eyes closed. Okay. There you go. Bring your chin up a little bit. Like this. There. Beautiful. And then close your eyes. Gorgeous. All right, let me try to do a little bit of fog here. Well, the cool thing about having the remote beautiful. There you go. Bring this hand here. Bend your elbow a little bit. Like this. There you go. Beautiful. Grab your hair like this. There you go. It's not fair. I was never this